Welcome to April's Coherent Breathing practice. I'm Rachel, your breath guide, as always. Thank you for being a part of the Mindfulness Garden, and you are the honeybees. If you don't like that name, let me know in the comments what you would prefer to be called. The gardeners? I don't know. I'm trying to be cute, and it's hard. Anyhow, this month for breath practice, we're going to do something different. And I didn't tell anybody joining live, but for all the people watching the recording, now would be the time to pause and grab either a journal, paper, and something to make markings with, whether pen, pencil, colored markers, paint. Don't overthink it. Grab something simple that you're already using and come back because after we do our breath work today, we're going to have designated time to brain dump and creatively or uncreatively make markings on a blank sheet of paper without any judgment and without, you know, anticipating a certain result. We're just making to make, to move our hands and to create marks. And that may be related to the chakra activation that we're going to do during our breath work, where we introduce mudras and seed sounds, or maybe something will come up with the breathing when you're lying down. Um, Today's breath work is going to be really gentle. There aren't going to be any breath holds, but do know if you have high blood pressure or have had surgery recently, um, pay attention. If anything, if any of the breath work feels uncomfortable, sharp pain is a no-go. Just stop. And I'm going to put in the chat the link to the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 grounding exercise. So if things do start bubbling up physically or emotionally and it feels overwhelming, you can take a break from what I'm guiding you through and review the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 to center yourself in your surroundings again and come back if you feel like it or call it done for the day. All of these practices can be done sitting or standing. And the reason we do coherent breathing is because we're trying to regulate our nervous system that is perpetually in fight and flight. If you have a cell phone, if you have any of the apps that tell you about news in the world, you're probably feeling all the things. And community and breath work is a beautiful way to just unburden you from some of the things we've been holding on to. Okay, so for today, I was thinking we're going to shake it out a bit. We're going to do some heart-haw breathing, breathing in any sweetness that we desire. And then we'll do some sky and earth breathing to just really articulate the spine and really get in any zoomies, knowing that you can always do something that's less full articulation. You can go soft. You can be gentle. You don't have to go full out. And then we're going to do a new type of 4-4 breathing where I'll introduce mudras. Mudras are hand postures that we do when we meditate that activate the energy centers and chakras in the hands as well as collating with the chakras in our body. And we will incorporate humming the seed sounds, collating with each chakra, starting from the root up. And I'll get to that part. So if you want to stand, stand. If you want to sit, sit. But we're gonna shake it out. All right. So if you're standing, feet are shoulder width apart, soft knees, long spine. Let's arrive for a second. Take a deep breath in. Sigh it all out. One more of those. Shrug your shoulders. Breathe in. Roll it down. Breathe out. And let yourself just breathe. And maybe start gently swaying side to side or shaking your hips, shaking your shoulders. Take whatever gentle movement you want to start with. And just bringing movement into the body, and maybe it comes into your fingertips, and you start to wiggle your fingers and make little wavy motions with your wrists. And that feeling kind of goes up to your elbows and to your shoulders. And you're like the wee woo inflatable thing at the car dealership, but in a gentle way. And just being silly with it. And then maybe you focus more on your hips. And then maybe you have something to support you. And then you lift one leg and let the shimmy, shimmy, shake, shakes go all the way to your toes, leg. Remembering to breathe. Then switching sides, shimmy, shimmy, shake, shake the other leg. And if you're sitting down, you can just take your legs out in front of you and kind of just wiggle them. Coming back to the fingers and arms once your feet are fully planted, and just really more movement into the hands, maybe a little bouncing if you're standing. And then coming into stillness, we're going to move into heart hall breathing. So to demo, and then we'll take a sighing breath and then do it together. Heart hall, hands are out in front of you, palms up. When you breathe in, your elbows pull behind you. And when you breathe out, you let it go through your mouth. The intention here is to breathe in sweetness and to breathe out anything that's heavy. Breathing in the light, breathing out anything hard and heavy. Breathing in joy, making space. Breathing in anything you need and letting go of anything you don't. 6 more rounds. Breathing in, out, in, out, in, out. 3 more rounds. If you're getting lightheaded, stop. Breathe in. Let it go. Breathe in. Soften your shoulders. Last one. Fill up. Let everything go. Let go of your arms. Let your breath be what it wants to be without effort for a second. Just take a minute to notice your breath. Take a minute to notice the sensations in your body. Maybe this is a good time to do a body scan. How are your shoulders feeling on a scale of 1 to 10? 1, soft and light. 10, tight and heavy. Check in with your heart space. Is it soft, open, strong, and proud? Or are you shrinking away, hiding, concentrating on working and driving in traffic? No judgment, just notice. And finally, checking in with your overall emotional landscape. For some of us, it's 7 o'clock on a Wednesday in the evening, and so we might be tired. So it'd be a higher number on the scale. Or maybe for some of you watching the recording, you're starting your day with this, and so maybe you're closer to a 1, well rested and energized. No matter what, you're showing up to your practice. You're taking care of your nervous system. Coming back into the space, we're going to do sky and earth breathing. You can still do this sitting down. I'm going to show a full articulation and then a modified, amended version. So a full one would be breathing in and up and breathing out, hinging at the hips and folding all the way over. And then breathing in again and like really articulating the spine. A modified version is breathing in and up and then breathing out and just kind of rounding your back. So you're just still articulating the spine, but maybe not forward folding. If you tend to get lightheaded, or maybe you haven't had dinner yet, and bending over up and down feels like not a good idea, do the gentler one. Listen to your body. Okay, so we're going to do that together. We're going to take a sighing breath first, so let out all your air. Take a deep breath in. Sigh it all out. On your next in-breath, arms come up. On your out breath, forward fold, let it go. Breathing in, grounding down, opening up. Breathing out, making space. Breathing in, breathing out, Last one, fill up. And 4, full. And then tuck your chin to your chest and slowly roll back up to standing. Now we're going to move into 4-4 breathing, but we're going to incorporate mudras and the seed sounds. So 4-4, the intention is to breathe equally in through your nose and out through your nose. But we're going to incorporate our arms to get out the wiggles. But how are we going to do the mudras? Okay, so we're going to start with the root chakra, which starts at your tailbone. So for the root chakra, the mudra is your ring fingers to thumbs. And so what we're going to do is start with an in breath, and then with the out breath, we're recalling all that grounding energy back. And then we'll take a breath in, pulling towards our root chakra. Breathing out, collecting, breathing in, anchoring. So let's take a cleansing breath in. Oh, the seed sound we're going to do as we breathe out is LAM, Lam. And it sounds like this. LAM. So we're going to do it 3 times. The first one is just going to be for practice and technically 4. So hands at your sides, doing ring finger to thumb. And we're going to do LAM for the root chakra. So take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, swish out saying LAM. Fingertips touch. Breathe in, draw it in. LAM. Breathe in. LAM. Breathe in. Last one. And then let it go. Now we move on to the sacral chakra, located just below the belly button. And the mudra for this one is pinky to thumb. So the fingertips are touching, the 3 fingers are extended. And this is for the water element, which is correlated with our sacral chakra. Again, we'll take a breath in, and on our out breath, the seed sound here is VAM, V-A-M. So it will look like this, breathing in. And on the out breath, we'll go VAM. And on the in breath, bringing that energy back under our belly button, and then doing that 3 times. So let's take a cleansing breath in, sigh it all out. Breathe in to chant, and then go VAM. Breathe into your sacral. VAM. Breathe in. VAM. Breathe in. Last one. VAM. Let your fingers go, let your breath go. Continue to breathe. The next one is our solar plexus. The mudra here is again ring finger again, except it folds down to the palm of our hands and our thumbs are holding them to our palms. So again, it's a light touch. We're not forcing anything to be uncomfortable. And the rest of our fingers are pointed straight out. So again, it will be a breathing in, and then the seed sound here is RAM, R-A-M, and it will be like this. So breathe in, and then we'll go RAM. Call back our power with our in breath, and we're going to do it 3 times. So let out all your air, take a cleansing breath in, sigh it all out, breathe in to chant. Pull back your power, breathe in. Breath in. Last one, breath in. Let go of your hands, let go of your breath. For the heart chakra, we move to the mudra where our pointer fingers are pointing down to our palms and our thumbs are holding them in place. So not fingertips, but holding. And the rest of our fingers are extended. And so the seed sound for our heart chakra is yam, Y-A-M. And this mudra connects to the air element, which is connected to the heart chakra. Again, we're calling in compassion, we're calling in healing and love. That is the intention we are doing and activating for the heart chakra. So hands somewhere near your heart. Take a cleansing breath in, sigh it all out. Breathe in to chant. Yum. Pull in that compassion with your in-breath. Yum. Breathe in. Yum. Breath in. Last one. Yum. Let go of your arms. Let go of your breath. Just breathe. And now we're moving to our throat chakra. The mudra here is middle finger and thumb together. The rest of the fingers are extended. This mudra may look really familiar. Specifically, Rafiki from The Lion King comes to mind, says my 5-year-old memory. And this mudra, our middle finger, is the element of ether, which collates to the throat chakra. The seed sound here is hum, H-A-M. And so we'll breathe in, and then as we breathe out, we'll chant hum. Breathe in, pull that energy in. Hum. And pull that energy in. Okay, let's take a cleansing breath. Sigh it all out. Breathe in to chant. Hum. Breathe in. Hum. Breath in. Hum. Last one, breath in. Hum. Let go of your fingers, let go of your breath. The next mudra and chakra, the chakra is the third eye chakra, and the mudra is going to be the 5 elements. So each finger is an element. Can I remember which one? I think this is, your thumb is fire. This is air, ether, earth, water. Very proud of myself. And so for the crown chakra, for the third eye chakra, we're combining all 5 elements. So all your fingertips are touching, kind of making a little tent. And the sound for our third eye chakra is Om. And the sound comes from the throat up through the soft palate, through the hard palate, ending at your sealed lips. So the sound is reverberating through your whole skull. And so what we're going to do is breathe in, and then we're going to go Om. Breathe in, pull that clarity to our third eye. I'm going to do that 3 times. So take a cleansing breath in, sigh it all out. Breathe in, prepare to chant. Om. Breathe in. Om. Breath in. Om. Last one, breathe in. Om. Let go of your arms, let go of your breath. Continue just to breathe gently. And our last chakra is our crown. Mudra here is the 1,000-petal lotus. So the palms of your hands come to touch, pinkies and thumbs, and the rest of your fingers are out. This may feel a little crunchy in your wrist or hands, so you can always just be more gentle. It doesn't have to be so exaggerated. Just listen to your body and find comfort and ease in this mudra. The seed sound for the crown is also Om. What we're going to do is breathe in and up, crack open on the top of our head, and call back the energy. So it's a breathing up, cracking open, and calling it all back. So we'll take a cleansing breath. Take a breath in, sigh it all out. Prepare to chant, breathing in and up, crack open. Om. Breathing in and up, crack open. Om. Breathe in and up, crack open. Om. Last one, breathe in. Om. Maybe you stay with this mudra, soften your gaze or close your eyes and turn inward for a moment, noticing what it feels like to learn so many new things all at once. That's also what it felt like to connect, to be mindful of each energy center in your body, and to slow down your breath and create sound. Checking in with your thoughts without judgment, going, Rachel, that was a lot, or wow, or anywhere in between. Now we release our hands and we settle into a little bit more coherent breathing, where I invite you to lie down. We'll do a shorter lying down session just to drop into a place where our frontal cortex can really come into focus, where our lizard brain can take a nap. So maybe you have bolsters or blankets to make you feel fully supported, or you're sitting upright and your head is being held. I know I'm just going to pace your breath with my voice today. No music, no moving the breath in your body. Just a little bit. No, I lied. We are going to move our breath in our body. We're going to work through the chakras now from the crown down. We did the seed sounds and mudras from the root up, and now we've got to ground back down. But first, we're going to soften. Soften into stillness, whatever shape you've chosen for yourself. Take a deep breath in. Sigh it all out. And let your breath be what it wants to be without effort. I invite you now to soften the muscles around your forehead, eyebrows, and eyelashes. Soften the muscles of your jaw, lips, and tongue. Soften your shoulder muscles. Soften your arm muscles, hands, and fingers. Soften your heart space and the muscles between each of your ribs, allowing your breath to have space. Soften your back muscles from the top of your spine all the way down to your tailbone, letting the earth hold you. Soften your belly muscles and your upper leg muscles. Soften your lower leg muscles, feet and toes. Settle into stillness. Take another cleansing breath in. Sigh it all out. Slowly breathe in through your nose. 2, 3. Breathing out through your nose. 2, 3. Breathing in. 2, 3. Breath out. 2, 3. Breathing in. 2, 3. Breathing out. 2, 3. Breathing in a little bit longer. 3, 4. Breath out. 2, 3, 4. Breathing in, your belly softly rises. Breathing out, your belly softly falls. Breathing in, bring your awareness to the crown of your head. Breathing out, letting the energy flow down. Breathing into the crown. 2, 3, 4. Breath out. 2, 3, 4. Breathing in, thinking of Om. Breathing out, maybe humming. Om. Breathing in. 2, 3, 4. Om. Last time, breathing in. 2, 3, 4. Om. Breathing in, shifting your awareness to your third eye. Breathing out, letting that energy flow down. Breathing into your third eye space. Breathing out, Om. Breath in, 2, 3, 4. Om. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4. Om. Breathing in, shifting your awareness to your throat. Breathing out, letting the energy flow. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4. Breath out. Hum. Breath in, 2, 3, 4. Hum. Breath in, 2, 3, 4. Hum. Breath in, moving your awareness to your heart space. Breathing out, letting the energy release. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4. Yum. Breath in, 2, 3, 4. Yum. Breath in, 2, 3, 4. Yum. Breath in, shifting your awareness to your solar plexus. Breathing out, bringing your energy back to below your ribs, above your belly button. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4. Breath out. Breath in, 2, 3, 4. Breath in, 2, 3, 4. Breathing in, shifting your awareness to your sacral. Breathing out, letting the energy of your waters flow. Breathing in, preparing to chant. Long. Breath in, 2, 3, 4. Long. Breath in, 2, 3, 4. Long. time. Breath in, 2, 3, 4. Long breath in, shifting your awareness to your root chakra. Breath out, letting the energy flow to your feet. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4. Long breath in, 2, 3, 4. Long breath in, 2, 3, 4. Long breath in, fill up, breath out, make space. Breathing in, shifting your awareness from the crown. Breathing out, letting everything flow through the soles of your feet. Just breathe. Letting go of awareness, of control. Knowing we have engaged the 7 chakras of our energy in our bodies. With sound, with mudras, with breath. Bring your awareness to the soles of your feet. Just notice if they're warm or they're cool. Then bring your awareness to behind your knees where your legs bend. Shift your awareness to your upper legs where it meets the rest of your body. Bring your awareness into your hands and fingers and the creases of your elbows. Shift your awareness to your belly, to your heart space. Bring awareness into your shoulders. Shift your awareness to between your eyebrows, that third eye space. And finally, let your awareness rest at the crown of your head. Notice what it feels like to have hummed all the seed sounds of all 7 chakras. What does it feel like in your body? Does it feel energized, aligned, grounded? Or was it overwhelming, overstimulating, but fun nonetheless? No judgments, just noticing. Take a deep breath in. Sigh it all out. Bring movement back into your fingers and your toes. If you're lying down, maybe bring your knees into your chest. And roll over to your favorite side. Fluttering open your eyes, adjusting to the light in the space. And then when you're ready, gently push yourself up to a seated position. Maybe you do your body scan again, checking in with your shoulders, heart space, and overall emotional landscape. And then I invite you for the next 5 minutes, that's it, just 5 minutes, to make something. Just grab a sheet of paper, I'll do it with you. And maybe you write words or you draw shapes. If you have colors, maybe you use those. But just let yourself make marks without thinking. Maybe you draw 7 circles stacking on top of each other. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe you color in the ones that you feel called to without knowing too much about chakras. You don't need to know what colors or which ones where. Let yourself be confused, be curious. I'm just drawing an infinity symbol next to my stack of 7. Energy constantly flowing. If you're familiar with the yoga, when we learn about chakras, we also learn about nadis and shodhas. They're the left and the right, and they go interweaving all the way up through each 7 chakras. That's where they intersect is a chakra. So we are made up of continuous infinities, infinite possibilities and energy centers. Maybe you notice a thought came up, a feeling, curiosity, frustration. Everything and anything is welcomed. Just let yourself make shapes. I'm not going to keep the shape paper. It's not sacred. It's just here for the experience. So release the expectation of it needs to be beautiful or frame worthy or something you post on the gram. It's just for you, just to release, just to make that connection with the hand and the mind. Just breathe and draw or write. If I had planned a little bit better, I would have questions to help you reflect. I do. There are note cards behind me, but I kind of don't want to get up and get them. So just take a few more minutes, see what comes up, what do you notice? And if you're part of the community, or even if you're not, wherever you're watching this video, share if you feel compelled to share what you drew in the chat. Um, I will be full transparent and take a picture of mine and put it in the chat connected to this video. It's nothing great, but I did something, and that's all that matters. Oh, look at that! Okay, I'm unpinning myself. Can I show you on the recording, or would you like me to stop recording? I can show you? Okay. Through pin, pin auto tempo. I love it. See, just repetitive marks. That's all it takes. I love it. I will also show mine. I don't have colors. It's it's just it's just black and white. And I have some words. And of course my camera doesn't want to focus on it. That's fine. But yeah. Ooh, we're gonna pin. Oh, wait, what? Add pin. Remove me. Remove my pen. I love the stars. Yay! See, it can be that simple. Thank you all for sharing and for being present. And to those who watched the recording, may you be inspired and share your findings. All right, have a beautiful evening, drink water, and take care of yourself.